In the late 1980s, a new sound emerged in the music industry, one that would forever change the landscape of alternative rock. This sound was none other than Nine Inch Nails, a band formed by the multi-talented Trent Reznor in 1988. Unlike the typical rock bands of the time, Nine Inch Nails was a one-man show, with Reznor playing all the instruments and writing all the songs himself. The band was a unique blend of industrial rock, electronic music, and provocative lyrics, setting them apart in the music scene. Reznor's music was a stark contrast to the bubblegum pop and hair metal that dominated the airwaves during the late 80s. His music was raw, intense, and full of angst, perfectly capturing the mood of a generation that was growing increasingly disillusioned with the status quo. In 1989, Nine Inch Nails released their debut album, Pretty Hate Machine, a title that perfectly encapsulated the band's dark and edgy sound. Despite being produced independently, the album became a commercial success, reaching number 75 on the Billboard 200 and eventually going triple platinum. This was a significant feat for a band that was not only new but also vastly different from anything else on the mainstream music scene. Pretty Hate Machine was a sonic assault on the senses, combining heavy guitar riffs, pounding drums, and Reznor's haunting vocals with elements of electronic music and samples from various sources. The album's lyrics dealt with themes of betrayal, despair, and societal ills, resonating with listeners who were searching for music that spoke to their experiences and emotions. This was just the beginning for Nine Inch Nails, a band that would go on to leave an indelible mark on the music industry. Over the next 3 decades, they would continue to push boundaries, experiment with new sounds, and write music that challenged conventions, proving time and time again that they were more than just a band. They were a musical revolution. The 1990s saw Nine Inch Nails ascend to the pinnacle of the music world. Their rise began in earnest with the release of their second studio album, The Downward Spiral, in 1994. This album was more than just music, it was a sonic exploration of self-destruction and despair, breaking away from the norms of rock and roll. It was dark, it was brutal, and it was real. Critics hailed it as a masterpiece, with its raw emotion and innovative sound design resonating with listeners around the globe. Tracks like Closer and Hurt became anthems of a generation, their haunting melodies and provocative lyrics capturing the zeitgeist of the 90s. That same year, Nine Inch Nails took to the stage at Woodstock '94, delivering a performance that's still talked about to this day. Covered head to toe in mud, the band tore through their set with an intensity that left the crowd in awe. It was a defining moment in their career, one that propelled them into the mainstream consciousness. But the band didn't just limit themselves to creating groundbreaking music, they also ventured into the world of film scoring. Working with esteemed directors like David Lynch, Nine Inch Nails brought their unique sonic palette to the silver screen. Their contributions to films like Lost Highway and Natural Born Killers further solidified their status as trailblazers in the music industry, showcasing their versatility and artistic vision. Throughout the decade, Nine Inch Nails continued to push the boundaries of what was possible in music. They weren't afraid to experiment, to challenge their audience, to delve into the darker corners of the human psyche. They were, and still are, artists in the truest sense of the word. By the end of the 90s, Nine Inch Nails had firmly established themselves as a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. Their influence was undeniable, their impact profound. They had risen from the underground to the peak of the music world, leaving an indelible mark on the landscape of rock and roll. As the new millennium dawned, Nine Inch Nails continued to innovate and evolve. This era saw the band pushing the envelope, experimenting with various musical styles and solidifying their place in the industry. Their unique blend of industrial rock, electronic, and alternative music was a beacon of creativity in a sea of sameness. The band's album With Teeth, released in 2005, was a testament to their innovative spirit. The album marked a shift in their musical style, incorporating more straightforward rock elements, yet still retaining the band's signature industrial sound. It was met with widespread critical acclaim and commercial success, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200. One of the standout tracks from the album was The Hand That Feeds. This single was a blistering critique of the political climate at the time, wrapped in a catchy, danceable tune. It resonated with listeners and critics alike, earning the band a Grammy nomination. But the journey was not without its challenges. Trent Reznor, the band's frontman, had been battling substance abuse. a struggle that was reflected in the raw and honest lyrics of many of their songs. The turn of the century marked a turning point for Reznor as he began his journey towards recovery. His battle with addiction and his subsequent triumph over it added a layer of depth and authenticity to their music that was both heartbreaking and inspiring. Reznor's recovery had a profound impact on the band's music, leading to a more introspective and mature sound in their subsequent albums. Despite the personal and professional challenges, Nine Inch Nails continued to produce music that was both innovative and emotionally resonant. In the face of adversity, the band's tenacity and commitment to their craft was unwavering. They continued to experiment, to evolve, and to push the boundaries of what was possible in music. Nine Inch Nails had not only survived the tumultuous music industry, but had thrived, continually pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Their journey through the 21st century is a testament to their resilience, their creativity, and their relentless pursuit of musical excellence. The impact of Nine Inch Nails on the music industry is undeniable. In the annals of music history, there are few bands that have pushed the envelope of creativity and innovation as much as Nine Inch Nails. Their influence has crossed genre boundaries, inspiring a generation of artists and musicians. From their raw, industrial sound to their immersive live performances, Nine Inch Nails has left an indelible mark on the music landscape. The band's influence extends far beyond their own discography. They've served as a beacon for other artists, demonstrating the power of staying true to one's artistic vision. Bands across the spectrum of rock, electronic, and alternative music have cited Nine Inch Nails as a major source of inspiration. They've shown that it's possible to achieve commercial success without compromising on the intensity and authenticity of one's sound. In recognition of their contributions to music, Nine Inch Nails was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2020. This prestigious honor solidified their status as one of the most influential bands of their time. It was a testament to their enduring impact on the music industry and the countless artists they've inspired along the way. But the legacy of Nine Inch Nails isn't confined to the band itself. Trent Reznor, the driving force behind Nine Inch Nails, has made significant strides as a film composer. His work on movies like The Social Network and Gone Girl has garnered critical acclaim, earning him an Academy Award and a Grammy. Reznor's success in this realm further underscores the versatility and scope of his musical genius. The legacy of Nine Inch Nails is a testament to the power of innovation and artistic integrity. They've redefined the boundaries of music, pushing the envelope of what's possible in the realm of sound and performance. From their innovative sound to their relentless pursuit of artistic expression, Nine Inch Nails has left a legacy that continues to resonate in the music industry. To understand the significance of Nine Inch Nails is to delve into a rich tapestry of musical innovation, personal struggle, and artistic triumph. Let's take a moment to look back at the journey we've embarked on together in this exploration of one of the most influential bands of the late 20th and early 21st centuries. We began at the genesis, the formation of Nine Inch Nails, where Trent Reznor's vision and dedication sowed the seeds for a musical revolution. From the confines of a small studio in Cleveland, Reznor's raw emotion and innovative approach to music production brought forth a unique sound that would shake the foundations of the music industry. Then we witnessed the rise of the band, their meteoric ascent in the 90s, fueled by groundbreaking albums like Pretty Hate Machine and The Downward Spiral. These records not only shattered boundaries but also redefined the landscape of industrial rock, setting a new benchmark for artists to come. As we ventured into the 21st century, we observed how Nine Inch Nails continued to evolve, pushing boundaries and continuously reinventing their sound. With a slew of successful albums and a steadfast commitment to artistic growth, they proved that they were not just a product of their time, but a band that could adapt and thrive in a rapidly changing music scene. Finally, we reflected on the lasting legacy of Nine Inch Nails. Their influence can be felt across multiple genres, their music still resonates with millions of fans worldwide, and their fearless approach to artistry continues to inspire generations of musicians. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer to their music, the story of Nine Inch Nails serves as a testament to the transformative power of music and the enduring spirit of artistic expression.